Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Proverbs 152. The proverb today is let the buyer beware. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. The proverb goes all the way back to Roman times. In Latin, the term is caveat emptor, so that's where it really comes from. It comes from when Latin was the main language in Europe. So it goes all the way back to the Roman Empire. Even today, this phrase is still used in law. Okay, the word caveat has the meaning of a warning to the limits of an agreement. Okay, emptor referred to the buyer or the person who's doing the buying, who buys something. All right, let's continue. It basically means that it is up to the buyer to be responsible for checking out whether something is worthy, of worthy quality or worthy to buy or suitable for you. It basically lets you know that a seller is not obligated to volunteer any negative information about the item he or she is selling. Okay. This places the responsibility on the buyer to do proper research and ask proper questions. Okay. The seller is still not supposed to lie or do false advertising, so he can't do that. However, if the buyer does not properly check the item, the seller is not at fault. So if you take it home later and there's still a problem with it, well, then maybe you might be out of luck. Okay. So let's look at a couple of examples here. Number one, let the buyer beware. One should never buy property sight unseen. Remember, I did an adverb phrase about that a while ago. If you buy property without actually physically seeing it, that is sight unseen. So if you do that, you're kind of setting yourself up that, could turn out badly. So be careful of that one. Don't do that one. Or number two here, the principle of caveat emptor, or let the buyer beware, usually applies with the purchase of garage sale items, or when you buy from flea markets or someplace that's like secondhand. Now, regular stores, of course, they may have their own policies, and then whatever their listed policies, you would go by that. But if they don't have any listed policies, usually this would apply. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.